Good morning. I'm back. Yay. I did take a break. I needed a little break, probably mentally, as well as, it kind of freshens things up and makes me enjoy doing these again. So that was good. But I also took it because my son was getting married here at our house. And, weddings are a lot of work no matter what. But one at your house is really a lot of work and it takes a lot of focus. And I just felt like I was going to be pulled in too many directions and wasn't going to do anything well if I didn't focus on one. Which I guess is another little lesson or another little topic. Maybe we'll talk about that another week. And there were, oh my goodness, planning a wedding and having two families join together and having a major event of any type. There's so many lessons in that and so many things that you go, oh, yeah, this is an interesting thought or something that I should remember that I should take forward into my life. Or, wow, I messed that up. I don't want to mess it up again. Um, and overall, man, everything went really nicely, which is great. But one of the things that I think that I noticed the most, and the thing that I want to talk about this morning, besides this beautiful sunrise behind me, and I don't know if we're actually going to get a sunrise, but it's such a nice brisk morning. I actually brought a towel down here to clean off my chair because usually there's dew on it, and I have it wrapped around me like a shawl. It's actually keeping me warm. But the thing that I really want to talk about today that I noticed is looking through your life through someone else's lens. I live in this very beautiful place, and I get to share it with you each week, and which is great because it actually helps me see my life through other people's lenses too, doing that. But we do a lot of work here. I mean, it takes a lot of work to keep this farm going, and a lot of times we forget to look out at the beautiful view. It's here. And with so many people at our house over the last week, I got to see that view through their eyes. And it was really nice. I mean, I got to, I guess, reappreciate the view that's in front of me because I got to see it through their eyes when they came around the corner and they went, wow, this is really nice and this is so relaxing and this is really beautiful. And I think it reminded me that I need to sometimes take a moment and enjoy it and not just work on it. And it sounds like such a simple lesson, but not an easy one to do for someone who enjoys work. And I think that also applies to lots of things within work and business and life in general. And that, when we're working on a project or, working on a proposal or a grant or whatever your project is that you do at work, we get tied up in it. We start looking at it and we get really down into the weeds. And either we're looking at it and we're thinking, this is awful and it's never going to succeed. Or the opposite, sometimes we're looking at it and we're thinking, wow, this is done. This is great. This is the best thing I've ever produced. But it's so important to let someone else look at it because they're going to look at it with a fresh perspective and a fresh lens, and they're going to see things that you don't because your head is down looking at it over and over and over again. And that's the same as this view. It's one of the reasons I share this view every Tuesday morning is because it allows me to see this view through your eyes. And it's nice. It makes me happy to share it. And I appreciate your view and the thoughts that you have about it because it helps me renew and see it. So whatever you're doing today, kind of take a step back. You don't necessarily have to hand over your project to somebody else. I mean, it's good if you do, but maybe you can't. Or your house to someone else. But think about it and look at it through someone else's perspective. If your house, you got little kids and your house is a mess, as it should be, there's toys everywhere, and you're thinking, oh, my house is such a mess. Now have their grandmother walk through the door. And what she probably sees is, wow, what a happy household. What happy children to get to play and enjoy and experience. If you're looking at your laundry pile and wondering, why can't I get this done? Most people who are walking in your house aren't going to notice your laundry pile. So start looking through someone else's lens at your life and realize probably it's not as bad as you think, or maybe it does need a little bit more work than you thought. But generally, that lens is a nice, fresh perspective. It was for me. Here comes the sun. I wasn't sure if we would see a sunrise this morning, but wow, that's pretty brilliant. I got to turn around and look at it, and actually look at it, not just in the screen. What crazy colors! And I think the sunrise is amazingly. It kind of fits my topic this morning, is because the it's the reflection on the river that is the most amazing. It's how the river is seeing the sun. It's not the actual sun that is so brilliant and beautiful. It's the reflection. Wow. Well, I'm going to take a couple deep breaths and enjoy the sun rising over the horizon. I'm going to turn around and watch it, and let you guys watch it too. Listen to the birds singing. Thank you very much for being here this morning. And if you want to share how, looking through other views has changed your perspective, I'd love to hear them. But in the meantime, thanks for joining me this morning, and I'll see you next Tuesday. See you later. That is quite a brilliant view this morning. Thank you, Janet. I appreciate your comments. I appreciate your perspective. Thanks for letting me see it through your eyes. It means a lot to me. Oh, gosh. What a beautiful day. What a great start. So I hope you guys enjoy your day. Make it a good day, as Mr. Short would have said. And thanks for joining me. See you next week. See you later.